You ever catch yourself thinking in English, but your mouth just refuses to play along? Like, in your head, you're fluent as hell, but out loud, you sound like a broken robot from 1998. Yeah, we've all been there. Welcome back to Monday English Podcast, where we stop pretending that learning English is all about grammar books and perfect sentences. It's not. It's about survival, about making your mouth move even when your brain is screaming, "Don't do it!" And today we're getting real messy. We're talking about one of the weirdest, most powerful tricks that no one wants to admit they use. Talking to yourself. Yes. Out loud. You do it already, don't lie. Ever cursed at yourself for forgetting something? Ever hyped yourself up before something scary? That's right, you already have the skill. Now we're just flipping the switch and making English part of that madness. You see, people treat English like it's this high-maintenance thing you only touch when you're in Zen study mode. Like, it's a chore. But what if English was just there? In your life. In your bad mornings and your boring nights. Not just when you're watching Netflix with subtitles. That's the whole point of this episode. To take English off the pedestal, throw it in the dirt, and play with it. Because if you're not speaking out loud, even if it's just to yourself, you're not training. You're just daydreaming. And no one got fluent from daydreams. So get ready, because we're about to make your alone time a whole lot louder. All right, let me guess. You've heard this before, right? Practice makes perfect. Yeah, everyone's a genius until it's their turn to speak. But here's the thing they don't tell you. Practice isn't some fancy class or a Zoom call with a native speaker. No, practice is you, in your room, looking half crazy, talking to yourself like it's the only way out. Because it kinda is. You want to wait for someone to magically appear and talk with you every day? Good luck with that. While you're waiting, someone else is out there mumbling English at their cat. And guess what? They're getting better. Not because they're smarter, not because they've got more time, but because they're not too proud to sound ridiculous. And honestly, sounding ridiculous is where it starts. Let me tell you a little story. I once knew a guy who swore he couldn't speak English because he didn't have anyone to talk to. Always the same excuse. No partner, no progress. But then one day, he snapped. He just started talking to himself every day on his way to work, on the toilet, everywhere. 3 months later, dude was holding conversations like it was no big deal. Not perfect, but who cares? He could talk because he practiced out loud, alone, like a boss. So don't sit there thinking you need permission to start. You don't. The only thing you need is to open your mouth. And yeah, the first few times will suck. You'll hate the sound of your voice, you'll forget words, you'll feel like an idiot. Good. That's how you know it's working. That's how you know you're not stuck anymore. You're moving. And movement, even if it's ugly, beats silence every damn time. Now here's where people love to argue. But I don't know what to say to myself. Oh, come on. You don't? Really? You don't talk to yourself when you drop your phone? When you can't find your keys? When you're late and yelling at your shoes? Exactly. You talk to yourself all the time. The problem isn't that you don't know what to say. The problem is you think it has to be smart or useful or textbook perfect. It doesn't. It just has to be English. That's it. Let me break it to you. Your daily life is full of words. You're just wasting them in the wrong language. Start switching. You're brushing your teeth? Say it. I'm brushing my teeth. You're hungry? Say it. I'm hungry. What should I eat? You're tired? Say it. I'm tired. I hate mornings. That's English. That's real. And guess what? That's practice. You don't need to talk about the economy or describe climate change. You need to talk like you're alive, like a human being who complains and jokes and forgets stuff. That's the kind of English that sticks, not the kind you memorize, the kind you live. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. The words start coming faster. Your mouth stops freezing. One day, without even thinking, you'll see something and bam, you'll react in English. That's the goal. Not to be perfect, but to be automatic. To stop translating in your head because your mouth already knows what to do. But it only gets there if you give it something to do. Silence won't teach you anything. Talking will. Even if you're talking to yourself like a maniac. Especially then. Let me tell you about the first time I really talked to myself in English. Not just thinking, not whispering, but full-on talking like I had an audience. I was walking home, no one around, and I thought, screw it, let's try. So I started describing everything I saw. There's a red car. That guy looks tired. I hate this weather. Stupid stuff, right? But it felt good. It felt real. And yeah, I stumbled. I forgot words. I repeated myself like a broken record. But that was the point. No pressure, no audience, just me and my weird little English world. And over time, that weirdness turned into strength. I started feeling more comfortable, like English wasn't this big, scary monster anymore, just a part of me. And that's what you need to get. Talking to yourself isn't just practice. It's freedom. It's control. It's you taking charge instead of waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. You can make every moment your practice if you stop caring how dumb it feels. Trust me, feeling dumb is the first step to sounding natural. You think native speakers never say dumb stuff? Please, we all mess up. The difference is they don't stop to cry about it. They keep going. And you can too, but only if you start now, out loud. Not in your head, not tomorrow, now. Because the more you talk, the more you unlock. It's like a gym for your mouth. And right now, your mouth is skipping leg day. Get back to work. So here's what you're going to do. And no, I'm not asking, I'm telling you. For the next 7 days, you talk to yourself every day, out loud. No skipping, no excuses. 2 minutes, minimum. You're brushing your teeth? Talk. You're making coffee? Talk. You're lying in bed scrolling through nonsense? Put the phone down and talk. Say what you're doing, what you're feeling, what you want to eat, who annoyed you today, anything. Just talk. And yeah, you'll feel weird at first, like you've officially lost it, but that's when you know it's working. Because comfort zones, they don't teach you anything. Now, if you really want to level up, record yourself. Yeah, I said it. Record that mess. Listen to it, hate it, laugh at it, then do it again. That's how progress sounds. Ugly, awkward, but real. And if you're still here, still listening, then you've got no excuse. You're ready. More ready than you think. The only thing stopping you now is silence. Break it. Be loud, be wrong, be proud. Your English isn't going to fix itself. You've got to fight for it. And this is your fight. So talk to yourself like your future depends on it, because it kinda does. And if you need someone to blame for this challenge, blame me. But don't come back next week still quiet. Come back noisy. Come back with stories. Come back knowing that, yeah, you talked to yourself and it worked. See you in the next one. Or better yet, hear you.